My question is to the Prime Minister. Why is the safeguard mechanism important to Australia's future, and what is standing in the way of getting it done?
Give a call to the Prime Minister.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. Today's report from the IPCC is a sobering reminder of the urgency of addressing climate change. And the Australian people understand there's a need to act. Last May they sent a clear message that the decade of denial needed to end and we needed to act on climate change. We needed to act in order to seize the opportunities for job creations and new industries that will come. Those opposite had a decade of refusal to acknowledge that the cheapest form of new investment is renewables. We had time after time people standing up here talking about how Liddell was going to stay open and all these things were going to happen, and none of it did, of course. They talked about building a new coal-fired power station at Collinsville. They funded a study with the actual proponents of that private sector project using taxpayer funds, but of course that didn't happen either. Business wants certainty, and that's why they want the safeguard mechanism to be carried. How do we do that? We need the mechanism that was in fact put in place originally by the former government. But not only are they so committed to saying no to everything and becoming a no-alition, they're even saying no to their own policies.
The manager will resume his seat. I'm just going to ask the Prime Minister to refer to the coalition as the coalition.
The ambulance raced up there, Mr Speaker.
Prime Minister, return to the question.
Can I say
Order.
That the business community are crying out
on my left
for certainty. The Chief Executive of the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Andrew McKellar, said this: "For the sake of certainty and the achievement of our emissions reduction goals, the safeguard mechanism must pass Parliament." And just this morning, the former Energy Security Board Chair, Kerry Schott, appointed by those opposite, not by us, appointed by those opposite, the former coalition government, said it would be a great shame, in fact it would be really awful if the safeguard mechanism didn't get up. It really must be passed to be able to meet the 43% target the government has set. But those opposite just stand in the way. They are so determined to say no to absolutely everything, they're now even saying no to their own policy, in spite of the fact that the Leader of the Opposition told the Financial Review Conference that all these businesses were saying they were okay with them saying no. The truth is that they can't name any of the significant industry groups who are saying anything other than put this through. AIG, ACCI, Business Council of Australia all know that this has got to get done.